Hello, got a bit of an exciting day today. Actually get to drive the car on the road. Still got no tax and MOT, but we're allowed to get MOT work done. So you're allowed to drive to a garage for that and for the MOT itself. So getting tracking and alignment done, which is under the MOT work, part of the suspension change. So pump a front tyre up a little bit before I go, get all the dehumidifiers out. Be the first drive in about 4 months. Pretty exciting. Okay, we're back. Tracking's been done. The drive up there was nice to be in the car, but the steering wheel was to the left quite a lot. It was a bit jolty around the corners. Drive home was a lot better, although I did drive past a police car, so I was half expecting him to turn around due to the no tax and MOT, but I wasn't doing anything wrong, so. But they didn't turn around, which is a bonus. When I was pumping the tyre up, I noticed quite a lot of cracking around it, that front right that I just pumped up. So took a bit of extra money to get the tyre changed. On inspecting the rest of the tyres, the two front tyres both needed to be changed, so that's another £200, which I wasn't expecting to spend today. But that's all done now, so I've had 3 tyres this month. Rear left is alright. Wasn't long ago before the MOT ran out that I had that changed, so essentially it's got 4 new tyres on it now, something I haven't got to worry about. But it was nice to get out in it. Got the painter coming tomorrow, so try and get some footage of that. So a little job I got tomorrow on the car. I restored my headlights, but where I taped around the edge to not sand the paintwork, the tape took the lacquer off. So I've got the painter coming out to fix that tomorrow. £200 mistake. I did film the restoration on the headlights, but haven't actually posted it yet. So that might be a future video. But I was pretty angry with myself, especially considering how easy these headlights are to take out, which is what I did on the second one. Although these aren't perfect, they're a lot better than what they were. Still a little bit of cloud. Eh? It's got a lot worse before it gets better, hasn't it? Yeah. Painter's just left. He's done a pretty nice job. Blended it in over here. Can't even see. Started to rain a minute ago, that's what that is on the bonnet. Considering it's 27-year-old paint now, that's a pretty good match. It looks a lot better than it did this morning. That's where my lacquer peel was, all around there. It's quite an expensive mistake, but it's better than what it was. Pretty happy with that. now's a good point to show you what's going on here. So I bought this drone box, it's Toyo Sports. I had to make this bracket to adapt to this new exhaust. You've got the cats back there. Usually on your standard exhaust you've got these U-pipes that will sit in there. So that will sit in there usually, just there. These ones are Spider Performance exhaust bypass. So coming out the middle of it here is an extra pipe with a butterfly flap. So before it gets to the baffles, you can press a button inside the cab, opens those flaps, and instead of coming out here through the silencers, it'll go straight down and out through that one here, which is pretty loud. But you can have it in normal mode, going through to the baffles, out the tips, or press the button and it's extra loud. They're quite expensive, about £500 I think. So I've got those both sides. They run off a vacuum, so I just rigged this line up to the vacuum which the Porsche comes with anyway. And then in the engine bay I've got like a little computer which has got the receiver for the button, which is literally a key fob. So once you press that button, it will vacuum these open. See, there's a little switch there, so that will open, which makes a lot of noise. Right now I'm going to go around all these joins back here with a bit of putty, try and make it as airtight as possible, try and sort these tips out. I think that one's just moved over a little bit. See what we can do. I think before I tackle that though, whilst all this is off, I'm going to take the opportunity to clean all this debris. And I've noticed inside there, it's literally a dead cockroach. There's quite a lot of sand and debris in there, so I'm going to clean all this out before I put it back together. Okay, just chuck putty everywhere on every single join. Don't want to bore you with a video in that, but generously put it everywhere I could. Anywhere there's a join. Not going to see it, but it's not the most neat job I've ever done. I'm going to chuck the car back together because it's getting dark. Okay, we're all back together. Getting the bolts in underneath that piece of plastic, you kind of got to balance the bolt on the Allen key and hope it doesn't drop down. So that's a bit fiddly. But a bumper's back on. I had to get my mate round to help me get the actual bumper on. Just got to line up just perfect in these little grooves between the tail light and a little bit of plastic. So that's a two-man job. Didn't film that because he doesn't like being on camera. But I think we're ready for the MOT. Beautiful. I'm going to call that the end of the video. Hopefully in the next one we would have passed the MOT. This will be back on the road. Be doing coil packs, spark plugs, oil change in the next one. So keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.